You know what time it is? It's morphin' time!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Adventure Outline. I'm Rick. As always, super pumped to have you. We're here in beautiful Lake Havasu. Actually, I don't know if it's beautiful. I've never been to Havasu before. So we are going to check out Lake Havasu today at some point. But today, guys, it's definitely a little bit of a different vlog. In fact, it's very different. So today, we're going to kind of nerd out today. We have a mission today. There's a reason why I'm in Lake Havasu today. And the reason is that growing up, I was a huge fan of the original 6 Power Rangers. Yes, I said it, ladies and gentlemen. Right here in front of the world, I was a huge fan of the original cast of Power Rangers. So, we're going to nerd out today, guys, because today I'm actually going to get to meet one of the original cast. In the show, his name was Tommy. His real life name is Jason David Frank, and he's actually going to be doing a signing at a comic book store today. And he's going around to different comic book stores trying to help them out, bring business in because of the whole COVID situation, just trying to help the small businesses out, which I think is really cool of him. I got here late last night, so not too late, but I did get here right around dusk. You know, it was starting to get pretty dark. But anyways, I got camp set up. I'm about to tear down camp right now and actually head into Lake Havasu City, where I'll be able to head to the comic book store and meet him. But before I do that, let me show you some things. So, like I said, guys, we're in full nerd mode today. I'm super stoked. But anyways, so believe it or not, guys, I still have all of my Power Ranger toys from when I was a kid. So I brought some of them. I only have a few here that I'm going to have him sign. But I literally have like 4 crates of Power Ranger toys in their original boxes, all the pieces, all of that stuff. So maybe someday I'll share that with you guys, but maybe I won't. So today, but you'll get a little bit of a glimpse. So I'll just walk you guys through what I'm going to actually try and have him sign. So I was actually a member of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan club. So I was a junior Power Rangers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was a junior Power Ranger. So this here is actually the box that came from the production company when you signed up. And again, so I've had this box since 94, I think, 94. And so it still has all the stuff in it that it came with. This is some stuff I added to it. A VHS tape, ladies and gentlemen, of behind the scenes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1. Here's my certificate, and with all their signatures on it and my name on it. Super dope. And then this right here is the dude we're going to be meeting today. And then what I'm also going to have him sign, guys, is his Zord from the original, the first Power Rangers movie. So I do have that. So I'm going to have him sign the box. And then I have his I believe, 3rd Zord that he ever had, which was the White Tiger Zord. And so I'm going to have him sign the box right there, guys. And so that is our mission today, is to meet up with Jason David Frank. Super stoked about it. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to tear down camp right now. Put the kayak back on the truck, get everything tore down, head into the city, and then I'll share a couple more things about my history of the Power Rangers and all of that stuff. So let's tear down camp. Let's get out of here. been following the Power Rangers since I was a young buck. Obviously, I don't really follow them anymore. I stopped really watching the show probably in its 5th season or so. And so I think they did multiple seasons in 1 year, but I'm not totally sure. I know that they filmed, the show came out like 6 days a week, so it came out like Monday through Saturday when it was on, at least in its first few seasons when I was following it. But I think season 4 or 5 I stopped watching and moved on and grew up a little bit in my life. So but yeah, guys, I'm excited about today. I'm super pumped about meeting Jason. You know, it's not the first time that I've met him or seen him in person. I actually was one of the few that were blessed enough to actually see him and the entire original cast of the first season at Universal Studios back in, I think, like 1994 or 95 when they did that, and it was their first public appearance. And they didn't realize how popular the show was until they did that appearance, and it ended up shutting down Universal Studios. They had to lock it out because they had reached capacity within like the first hour of the park opening, and they caused a huge traffic jam all the way back into downtown LA. But I was grateful. I was one of the kids that actually got to get in there and get to see their show and, you know, ask questions and all that stuff. It was really cool. I think it was probably about 10 years old, 11 years old around at that time. So I was a young buck. But yeah, I loved the show. And then, and so it's really cool because that was one of the only times the entire original cast was together, was at Universal Studios that one time. I'm pretty sure 3 of the members of the original cast ended up leaving the show, I think in the 2nd or 3rd season. And so, again, I was very fortunate to see the entire original cast on stage all at one time. It's something that's happened very rarely, and I don't know if it's ever happened again since then. And one of the original cast members was killed in a car accident, I think in like 97 or 98. So I'm very privileged to got to do that. I'm very grateful. Then I saw Jason David Frank again at the Hollywood Christmas Parade, where all the movie stars kind of come. My family and I used to go to that as a kid. And now this will be my 3rd time actually meeting him. So, and this time it's definitely going to be more of an interaction where I'll actually get to talk to him one-on-one and get him to sign some stuff. Yeah, guys, so I'm pumped. So, guys, I'm here now at the comic book store just parked outside. You know, we still got about an hour and a half before they show up, but it was getting too hot to just hang out in the desert. And so I came here. It's like a little uptown area, so I'm going to just walk and grab some food and then hop in line, and I will see you guys in there. All right. I'm stoked.
Time it is. It's morphin' time.
That's awesome, brother. Thank you so much. All right, guys. That was amazing. I am still super stoked. So pumped that I was finally able to meet Jason and actually get to talk to him this time and stuff. Unfortunately, I couldn't film it. They weren't really allowing me to film, which kind of stunk because I was going to film the whole thing and put it in the vlog, but the shop wasn't really allowing that. And we actually, the shop was actually charging us to take pictures and charging us for autographs, and it wasn't cheap. It was like $50 for an autograph and $20 for a picture. And so, you know, I don't mind helping out a shop, stuff like that right now. So I'm all for helping small businesses, but they wanted $50 per signature. And so I was like, all right, I'm only going to have them sign one thing. I only paid for one signature, but then as I was getting ready to walk up to him and talk to him and stuff, Jason's assistant was like, you got more stuff? And I was just like, no, I just got this one thing. They told me, you know, that I could only get one thing signed. And so his assistant went, grabbed all my stuff, and Jason ended up signing like 5 or 6 things of mine, and it was really cool. I was, you know, we were talking. I shared with him that I had been at Universal and I saw him there, and he was really stoked about that I got to see him. And then I showed him my fan club box that originally came with it, and he was just like, "Oh man, do you have the lunch box in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have everything in here that it was." And so he opened it up and looked at all the stuff that I had inside the fan box and the fan club box, and he signed more stuff that was in there, and it was just really, really cool of him to do it. So yeah, guys. So let me show you guys actually what I had him sign, which was really cool. So he signed right here. It says, "To Rick, it's Morphin' Time, Jason David Frank, Tommy." So that was really cool. And so I was only going to have him sign this because the store wasn't going to allow me to have more signs. Because the store was only going to allow me to have him sign one thing. But when his assistant saw that I had brought all this stuff, he went, grabbed all my stuff off the counter, brought it over to Jason, and Jason signed this. So he signed this, the Falcon Zord from the movie, which is really cool. And then this is my official fan club box that I got sent by the production company. And so he signed the front of that. And then he was really interested in what was in it again. And he's just like, "Man, do you have the lunch pail in here and stuff?" So he opened it up. He saw this here, and then he signed this, which is just a decal. And then he gave me this. This is a movie he's working on. Supposed to be starting to start filming this next week, which is Legend of the White Dragon. And then this here was from the original fan club box. This I got all their signatures on this. And so I asked him, I was like, "I don't know if this was printed or not," but he's like, "Yeah, I'm not sure either. Some of them were." And so I just asked him to sign it again. So he signed it again for me. So the experience meeting Jason David Frank was absolutely incredible. You know, one thing that was really cool is, you know, you're always out there with a bunch of other fans and stuff like that when you come to things like this. And I don't come to these things very often, but occasionally, every few years, I'll come to something like this. And you'll, you know, meet fans and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was just really, really cool to meet him. But one of the cool things was I was the only dude that had toys from like season 1 original dude. I had my toys for the last, I don't know, 20, almost 30 years. And nobody else had that stuff. Everybody was coming in with stuff they had just bought. A lot of people actually walked into the comic book store, bought stuff, and then walked back out and waited for their number to be called so they could go get it signed. But guys, it was so amazing. It was super encouraging, and yeah. And so I'm really grateful. I really want to encourage you guys, man. Get out there, live your dreams, meet the people you want to meet, and yeah, just be encouraged. Do things that encourage you. And today I was encouraged, you know. That's what all this overlanding, camping, you know, traveling, national parks, guns, jumping out of airplanes, all of that stuff. That's what it's all about, guys. My heart has desires, and I want to accomplish those. And so that's what this was all about. You know, this vlog was definitely different than all the other ones that I typically put out, guys. But I figured, you know what? I wanted to do this, share it with you guys. If you're a fan of the Power Rangers, go ahead and kick that subscribe button. Go ahead and give me a like. If you're not, just go ahead and double click that thumbs down button for me. But yeah, you know, I'm really, really grateful that I got to meet him. And Jason, if you ever do see this video, I appreciate you so much, man. Thanks so much for just bringing good encouragement in my life, along with all the other Power Rangers, Austin St. John, Amy Jo Johnson, David Yost, Walter Jones, and just so grateful for all of you guys. Thank you for helping me to be the person I am today. Really grateful. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks so much for watching. And, yeah. Hashtag it's morphin' time. Peace, guys.
What time it is? It's morphin' time.